What do you make of this? You know, what I think of as the strange case of pre-K.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to the public? And that, you know, there's all this jockeying around pre-K. It seems to be a good idea. The governor's behind it.
Right.
Neither chamber seems to want to do it. Is this a policy difference?
I think it's a mix of policy and politics, which a lot of things are, of course. You know, last session, my office and others worked really hard on trying to get more funding in for quality pre-K. We know from the studies that have been done what works, and it's very difficult to achieve the things that work with only paying for a half day, which is what the state currently does. A lot of districts recognize that full day is very important. And in fact, like here in Austin, they use other funds. They find other funds with which to have an actual full day of pre-K. San Antonio actually taxes themselves, and part of their sales tax goes to a full day pre-K. We were pushing to have more funding and to have a set of criteria that need to be met. Certainly the governor was on board, but he was on board for a lesser amount. And what finally passed was that lesser amount, which certainly benefited some school districts, but was not enough to go around and make a huge amount of difference. So the political part, of course, is when he came back for the State of the State and basically wagged his finger at the legislature and said, you know, either fully fund this or don't do it at all. And I think the sentiment was, okay, let's look at how we might do it differently, knowing that what we had set up last time was did not have the significant impact that we had wanted it to have. So this time, the House is putting in the amount of money that the governor was requesting, but rather than having it in his grant program, we've created another, what's being called an enhancement supplement that will go to all pre-K classes throughout the state, not just to those that would apply for a grant, which is what the previous program did. So it's still being funded in a different way with the hopes that at some point we'll recognize the need to invest, it's going to be probably another $1 billion at least to get us all up to a full day pre-K.